welcome back. We're going to head into the weekend, and a lot of folks are preparing, even as we speak, to get ready for your Labor Day vacation. For many families, it means getting into the car and driving to someplace special. That means filling up the tank. This morning's TV6's Ashley Kirkland joins us from Holiday Station in Escanaba with more on the prices. Morning, Ashley.
Good morning, Vicki. That's right. We're here at the Holiday gas station in Escanaba, where I spoke with the gas attendant earlier today, and he said that travelers have already been coming in all throughout the night. He's been working the night shift, and they've been coming in all throughout the night and morning, headed to their prospective destinations. As you can see out in the parking lot, there are several people filling up their tanks and getting ready to go to wherever they're going for their holiday travel for the Labor Day weekend. Now, here in the U.S., the national average for gas prices I found on AAA is at about $3.58 already this year. The gas prices here at Holiday are $3.69, so it's a little bit right on average. Michigan, the Michigan state average is at about $3.62. So they're going right about on target for the gas prices here at Holiday and in Escanaba. Now, this is going to be a busy year of travel for Americans, as it's the busiest year since the recession. Reports show on AAA that Americans will be traveling by car to head to their Labor Day vacation. And so we can expect to see a lot more activity here throughout the morning. We're going to go ahead and try to speak to some travelers if they're not in too much of a hurry to see what they think about the gas prices, if they think they're more reasonable than last year. I also saw reports that last year the national average for gas prices were about 30 cents higher at $3.88. So it's a little lower this year, and that should be a good thing for travelers who are carrying families or large caravans. So we'll see what the travelers have to think about the gas prices this year. And I do feel those 20-mile-per-hour wind gusts down here in Escanaba, Sean. So right now we're going to toss it back to you in the studio. But like I said, we'll be back later with different travelers to talk to get their opinions on the gas prices. So I'll toss it back to you, Vicki. Reporting live in Escanaba, Ashley Kirkland, TV6 News.
All right. Thank you very much, Ashley. And I'll tell you, and welcome back on this Friday morning. Now, Labor Day weekend marks the end of summer travel, the beginning of the beautiful fall season. Now, this weekend, a lot of folks won't have to go for their holiday getaway too far, but they might want to load up the car and fill up the gas tank. So as the prices have been slowly rising, well, let's see how things are going. Let's hand it over to Ashley Kirkland in Escanaba with more. Morning, Ashley.
Good morning, Vicki. That's right. We're here in Escanaba, and it got a little bit wet for a while, so I had to put on my rain jacket here. But we're here in Escanaba at the Holiday gas station, where travelers are loading up. As you can see, people are getting ready for their holiday travel. We've spoken to some folks who are already on their way, as Friday is actually the busiest day for this holiday Labor Day weekend, where the most travelers go out to get a head start on the traffic and just try to get their vacation started a little bit early. Now, as I mentioned before, the national average for gas prices is a little bit lower this year than it was last year. Here in Escanaba, they're registered at about $3.69 today, and prices could go up. I know that a lot of gas stations and a lot of consumers are paying attention to what's going on in Syria and in the Middle East to see if prices will go up. Now, I did speak to the attendant in Holiday gas station, and he said that he is not in control of whether prices go up or not. Literally, the sign will change, and he'll just change his register, and that's how he'll know if gas prices go up. So consumers can know that they're in the same boat as their gas attendant there, that they have no control over the gas prices, the individual stations, but it's controlled by a larger market. As I said, today is the busiest day of that travel. Now, Monday, September the 2nd, will be the second busiest day, obviously, as many travelers are returning home and getting back to the work week. And here in the UP, they're going back to school, as a lot of students will be doing this weekend. Now, 29.2 Americans are reported to go at least 50 miles or more away from their home by car. So we can expect to see a lot of cars on the road today. As we look at the highway right here, it's been pretty busy this morning we've been here since about 5:30 a.m. and cars have been coming and going. And I can only imagine that many of them are headed out of town to their holiday vacation. I did speak to one traveler who was getting ready and loading up. He didn't have time to stop and talk with us, but he said that prices were about the same as they were last year in his book, because they're still too high. But many people are grateful for the drop in gas prices for the holiday season. But in his book, they were still just a little bit too high, as he was traveling with 4 of his family members with the full car. So a little later, we actually need to fill up our gas tank. So I'm going to see how much it's going to take us to travel. We have about we have a Jeep here, which is about a mid-size SUV. So I'm going to see how much, we're at half a tank. I'm going to see how much it's going to cost us to fill it up, and as if we were going out for a holiday travel. So Vicki, back to you in the studio, reporting live. Ashley Kirkland, TV6 News in Escanaba.
All right, thank you very much, Ashley. And I'll tell you,
if you're heading out of town for the Labor Day weekend, expect to pay more at the pump. TV6's Ashley Kirkland joins us once again from the Holiday gas station in Escanaba, where the rain has started to pick up this morning.
Good morning, Greg. That's right. We're here in Escanaba, and the rain is picking up. We had to come underneath the carport, not only for the rain, but we also have to get gas a little bit later. We're driving a Jeep Liberty here, and a lot of families are going to be driving mid-sized vehicles like this one. And this car gets about 17 miles per gallon on the highway, and it's important when you're scheduling and trying to figure out the cost and what you're going to spend on gas, that you check what your car gets on the highway, as many Americans will be traveling on a highway to get to their holiday destination. Now, we're at about half of the tank right now, so I'm going to see at $3.69, which is what the unleaded gas is here at Holiday gas station in Escanaba, how much it's going to cost us to fill up to full tank. So I'm going to take out my card, and as you can already see, people are getting prepared to travel for the holiday. It's been a busy morning here at Holiday gas station. Lots of travelers out already, whether they're going to work or, but a lot of people, for the most part, are actually starting their holidays travel season. I spoke to the gas attendant earlier this morning, and he said that people have been coming in and out throughout the night, getting ready, as this is Friday is the busiest day of the travel season for the holiday. We are going to authorize our car and get our unleaded gas here at $3.69 and see just about how much it's going to cost us to fill up. Now, I did speak to one traveler who was traveling with a family of about 4, and he said that they typically budget about $100 there and $100 back for gas if they're going 50 miles or more outside of their home. Now, most people are going to campgrounds. Chicago is a big destination spot, which is a little bit more local to those in the UP that folks will be traveling to. So you just want to make sure to budget exactly how much you're going to spend for fuel, and also to leave a little wiggle room as you travel from state to state, because the gas average does change through state to state. Now, we are all filled up here, and as you can see that we were at half a tank and now we're on full, and it cost us about $24.65 to fill up the 17 mile per gallon Jeep Liberty at Holiday gas station for $3.69. So if you want to budget something going 50 miles and back, you may want to budget for about $100 there and back on your trip, and also, of course, the cost of food, and maybe even get you an umbrella. So if you're headed up to Marquette from Escanaba for the Blues Festival, then you might want to stop here at Holiday gas station and fill up on your tank. And I hope everybody has a safe holiday weekend, because it is pretty busy out there on the highways. And I'm going to toss it back to you in the studio, Greg. I don't know, you got any holiday plans? I'll be working. I'll toss it back to you in the studio. Ashley Kirkland reporting live in Escanaba, TV6 News.
I think I'm staying close to home. I know I'm heading to Blues Fest this weekend. Sorry. Thanks, Ashley. And we'll be right